Hello everyone, very good morning. Thanks for joining the Salesforce Marketing Cloud demo, which is hosted by svtechsoft. Myself, Kumar, and I'm having around 8+ years of experience in Salesforce ecosystem, where I worked in different clouds like sales, service, marketing, financial, and datorama, intelligence, and most of the Salesforce marketing and Salesforce related clouds I work and with the different sectors like different industries, insurance domains, real estate, pharma, and there are so many industries I worked in the past 8 years. So I'll be conducting the Salesforce Marketing Cloud demo, and I will be taking some sessions on a daily basis after this demo. Okay. So let's get into the demo, guys. So I need initial 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah. So I need at least 20 to 30 minutes to cover the entire demo from starting to end, and I can show the Salesforce Marketing Cloud account also, how it works and where they have to go. And later, the session is open for Q&A. There you can ask any kind of a question. So be it related anything like or technology or training or anything that you have any questions in mind. So we can just have that. Okay. So let's get started on the demo, guys. Thank you once again. Thank you for joining the session, and let's start the demo. Okay. Just a second. Getting some message. Okay. Perfect. So yeah. So before getting started into the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, so let's understand the term called marketing, guys. Okay. So, but this is for any audience. Like if you're having a knowledge of Salesforce Marketing Cloud or any marketing tools or anything, right? So I'll started with the basics, and let's first understand the terminology. What is marketing, and then how we can target the audience, means sending the communication, or how you are marketing your products to the audience, and from there how Salesforce Marketing Cloud come into picture and how that helps for us to build the system. Okay, so that is something I planned the session, so I can take over one by one. Okay, so firstly, what is marketing? Okay, so marketing is something, anything that you have, any product or any any new services that you are starting or anything that you're promoting, right? So that is something you need to market, means you need to publish or you need to let the audience, global audience, know that this is something is coming up new, or this is something coming up we are providing for the first time, or anything. So it's a kind of a process and a planning that needs to be executed in a way that should be known by the customers. Means you have manufactured something and you manufactured some products, and by doing the marketing with the right strategies and right execution of plannings, right? So that product should be available or knowing by the people in the digital market. Anyways, like you need to publish the about the product in the social media like YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and at the same time, you also need to send the communication with the over the emails also, like we normally do the emails, right? Amazon people or Flipkart people will be sending the promotions. So, for example, if they're having any new launches, so they will send the communication, right, about the promotion. So similarly, you have to do the same, right? Okay, so that is itself the marketing we call it. Okay, and later, yeah. Now, I mean, this is very helpful in terms of communicating or no, I mean, letting the people know about our product is very key in the real time, guys. Okay, so that is something the main marketing terminology helps. And the olden days is, I mean, in the previous days, every people in the not in the digital era, means nowadays, maybe in back 20s or back 90s, earlier that, so the people used to go and knock the door one by one and promote their brands, or maybe going to the locations and different ways, right? So it's not a digital or online communication that is happening in the previous year. So everything got changed, and now everything is in a point of clicks. So marketing is something, it's very, very important, right? To know about your product, correct? So then only you will get to uh, get the more revenue, or buying your product will be high. So that is very, very important in terms of the promoting your product or a brand or anything, any pricing related things or any pricing drops, right? So that is something which is very key in terms of the marketing, any marketing, right? Okay. So the next one is personalized marketing. Okay. So as I just now said, no, so marketing is something you are talking about your brand to the global audience. Okay. But now the person, I mean, the personalized marketing. So let's assume that, so you have a, a new product or a new electric vehicle. Okay. So that is something you already promoted, and you already people will know about it. Okay. So in the first step of marketing, you already promoted using uh, so many platforms, so many marketing strategies, and you promoted your brand. Okay. So then what is the personalized marketing? So people already know about your brand, but the thing is, as a marketing manager, or as a marketing services that you provided, you should be focused on the personalized marketing. Means you should be very, very in terms of the audience, what they are interested, okay, and what their previous searches or interest in terms of that your vehicle. For example, you have a EV vehicle with a different categories, okay, like, and depending on the some batteries, or you are providing a different battery backups, or the kilometer wise, everything, okay, you are giving everything. But the people who is interested in certain areas, right, means the EV vehicle starts from 12 lakhs to 20 or 30 lakhs. So in between the ranges, where the people is more interested in, as per the maybe you need to consider in a generalized way, like the more people will buy with the less prices, like 12K to or 15 lakhs, near to that vehicle, more of the people interested. So you need to concentrate on that, where the people is interested, and you need to generate, or you need to send the communication for those kind of interest. For example, I'm interested and my budget is only less than 15K, 15 lakhs. So whatever comes in the 15 lakhs, I'm more interested in. So you have to send the communication about those products, not the all products. See, you can send that in a generalized market, but in the personalized market, as I'm already a member of your EV vehicle, or your company, like I registered or I opt in for your, receive the communication of you, but my interest is, I'm more into the due to the budget concern, are more into the less budget vehicles. Okay, so that is something you need to target the audience who what they interest basically. So not sending the 30 lakhs or a 50 lakh vehicle about those informations to the audience. Rather than that, the whatever I'm interested, if you send that, no, so I'm more pleased and I'm more uh, keen to know about your product a bit more, and there are high chances of purchasing the vehicle also. Okay, so that is the personalized marketing. And not only that, so based on the behavior of the customers, or interest level, or based on the location, demographic locations, like where they are now located in, and if anything related to that location, specifically if you are providing some offers or anything that, so you can do that using the personalized marketing. This is, as you can see the image, it's one to one, guys. Means one to one is, I'm sending a communication. I know you, like I know my customer well, what they are interested in it, okay, and what they are shown. I mean, showing the interest in more uh, of a my product. So I will I will do the communication related to only that. Okay. See, I can do the other, but my main focus, or my main motto is to target that particular interest what the customer is needed. Okay. So that is something the personalized marketing, and that is something we are going to achieve using the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Okay. So in general, the first marketing strategy that I out, right? So that you can do using the digital marketing also, and you can promote your brand about making some short videos, or placing in any of the Google Forms or YouTube ads, or anywhere you can keep the ads and you can promote it. Okay. but that is for a general audience. Okay. But the personalized marketing is something that you know the customer, and you need to be well versed with your strategies to that customers with their interest or the behavior, what they are clicking on it, or what their day-to-day activity. You need to track that. Based on that, you need to send the communication. Okay. So that is something is personalized communication or personalized marketing, and that is something we are achieving using the Salesforce marketing cloud. Okay. Not only the personalized marketing, the general marketing that I mentioned using the digital market. So that is something also we can achieve using the Salesforce marketing cloud. Okay. So so in a real world, when you started digging into the marketing strategies, right? So there are plenty of applications you can see in the real world, like and like the Salesforce marketing cloud. So we have um, Heroku, and we have some Pardot, Mailchimp, okay, and Marketo, and Braze, Zeta Cloud. So there are different applications that come up with similar strategies of sales, marketing to promote any brand. But why Salesforce Marketing Cloud is important, and why is it number one in the market? So we'll talk about that shortly. And because what are the capabilities of Salesforce Marketing Cloud have, and the other technologies doesn't have. So that is where it is coming with the number one. Okay. So that we talk about shortly, and let's understand what is Salesforce Marketing Cloud, and what are the things we can do inside the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Okay. So the Salesforce Marketing Cloud is a 𝐸𝐺target product before the acquired by the Salesforce. It is an 𝐸𝐺target, and the Salesforce people are acquired the 𝐸𝐺target, and they made it as a Salesforce Marketing Cloud entirely, and which is completely now handled by the Salesforce team itself. Okay. Now, in the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, what are the things we can do? So I can tell you in a way that, so if you have anything or any possible communication to reach the audience to promote your brand, everything we can control and have a features ready with hands-on, with a point of click on things to communicate or target the audience any possible way, be it email communication, be it a mobile communication, be it a SMS push communication, WhatsApp communication, or any social media communication that you want to target. See, these are the possible ways, guys. So these are the possible ways to target any audience in any medium, correct? Like you can do the marketing using Instagram Reels, or Instagram ads, or Instagram feeds, LinkedIn feeds, right? Or Twitter feeds, everywhere. Okay. So these kind of everything we can handle using the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, which doesn't have the features in other technologies or other just competitor tools that I just now talk about. And that is where the Salesforce Marketing Cloud is key in terms of reaching the audience in all the possible manners. So that is end goal, right? So if you're starting any of the new product, or you want to do anything that you need to start from the scratch, but you need to know and you need to target the at max to the audience, correct? So that is something we can handle. That is something we have in hand to target or to reach the customer in all the possible ways, right? As you can see, we can do with the web, means there are web pages or websites that directly talk about your brand, and there are the social media studios also available, like I mentioned, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. So we can also target using that, social studios. And we have a mobile studio, that's something we can talk about or target about the audience using in the mobile, like in-app messages, push notifications, SMS, right? And WhatsApp communication also we can do using the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, guys. Okay. So these and the email, as I talk about, right? So email, web, social, and mobile. So these are the possible ways we can target the audience, and we can do that. Okay. And the other thing is, so there are other features, means not only the channels that you want, right? So there should be a mechanism that should handle the copy, right? So we are sending a message, right? So in that, in the message, what are the things you need to keep, and how you want to maintain that messages or the copy in the email or in the push notification or in the SMS or in the web. So that is something where you want to build it and where you want to utilize that at the max, right? So that is something we can handle using the content builders, right? Here, what are the information or what information you want to keep it in the email or SMS. So that is something we can keep it here in the content builder, and from the content builder you can handle. And we also having some studios, means automation studios that help us to automate the process. Means you don't need to be sit and do the do the stuff every day or every minute, right? So there are plenty of automation applications. Means within the Salesforce Marketing Cloud inbuilt, there are few. I mean, not few. There are many functionalities that we can automate, so that you don't need to worry on the execution of the plan. You need to design a plan and you need to set up the things. That's it. So a Salesforce Marketing Cloud take everything. Means it will on time, it will execute the campaigns and it's get the metrics, and depending on the customer interest or activities, we can also automate the next activities, means next email sending, whether the customer is interested in or not. So depending on that, you can automate everything using this automation studio and the journey builder. Okay. And also we have the audience. Means we have a database where how you can actually capturing the customers and how you are tracking the customer information and how you are cleaning and how you are updating your customer data on every frequently basis. That is something also we have a separate features. Okay. So these all will be included in the Salesforce Marketing Cloud and handled separately in the sense each unit or each category or each item has a different section in the Salesforce Marketing Cloud that I will talk about and show in the next 5 minutes. So, but these are the features that we can get from the Salesforce Marketing Cloud as a built-in features, guys. Okay. So that is something we're going to learn in the training also. Okay. Now, so this is a little bit of just what I talk about, right? So a little bit of a glimpse I can show in the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. What are the bits and pieces, I would say, to understand more. So what we have about the contacts. The contacts is main about the customers, customer data, how you are managing the customer data, how you are segmenting the customers in terms of the region wise or a segment wise or any category wise, right? So means we should have, we have a flexibility to easily segment the audience depending on their interests or their categories or their regions. Anything that we have a specific attribute, based on that we can easily segment the audience. So we can manage the audience, we can segment the audience, and we can trigger the audience at the right time or based on their interest or based on the product that we are targeting. Okay. And this is about the content. So content is nothing but, as I just now talk about, right? So content is something that in the email, whatever the things is present in the email, inside the email or in push notification SMS, and that is something we can manage in the content builder side. Okay. And what are the channels? So you have an audience, you have the copy, and you need to target. You need to target in which channels. You can target the emails, you can target SMS, MMS, and the push notifications, social and web, and advertising. So these are, advertising is nothing but advertising, and the social is nothing but social media platforms, basically like Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and other stuff. And this is push notifications is something that you should have an app. For example, as I just now talk about EV vehicles, right? For example, Tata EV vehicles. So you should have a Tata application in your phone, and we will be sending the push notification to that. Okay. And SMS is something you should opt in for a SMS communication, and your mobile number is registered with us, and we are sending the communication for the EV vehicles on a frequently basis to your inbox, SMS inbox. Email is pretty much straightforward. You should provide the email address or at the time of registering for the Tata vehicles or Tata inquiring of it. So we would be able to communicate using the email channel. So these are the different channels that we can target. Okay. Using the Salesforce Marketing Cloud as a built-in feature, guys. Okay. So by saying this, you have an audience, you have the copy, you have the channels to target. But how you can automate? So how we can automate is something we can use in journeys, or as I just now talk about the automation. So we can automate the flow and we can automatically track the information using the journey builder. That is something I can show shortly. And with that, you can target the audience or send the communications, automate the communication with the right audience, with the right content, with the right audience, with the right content to the right channel. So that is something you can do with the journeys. So after doing everything, you did everything, you did promoted, you did targeted the audience with the e-channel. At the end of the day, you should, as a marketing manager, you should know about your, what I can say, investment. So what are you invested and what you are getting out of it, right? So that is something using the analytics builder. So we can get the reporting of it and understand what's happening inside the marketing cloud. What is the revenue? How much revenue we generated? Everything we can see using the analytics builder. So with this, so we can cover the customer 360 guys. Means for any marketing, whatever the things we can do with the 360 view of the customers, right? Starting from the creating the, getting the audience to sending the communications, automate the communication with the channels and get a report out of it. Okay. So with this, we will know from where we started and what's the revenue out of it, means how our business is going. We can see that using the analytics reports and dashboard. Based on that, the customer or the marketing manager or the marketing team will decide to invest more on promotions or come up with a new idea. That is something also the Salesforce Marketing Cloud help us to suggest or provide the feedbacks or letting us know, depending on the dashboards or the reports, we can easily take the decision. So that is something we can achieve using the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So as I said again, so why it is number one, why it is having a more demand in the market is it has everything, guys. So some of the applications that I mentioned, right? So they can only have this much things. They might not having the automations. If they have the automations, they might not have the reporting. If they have everything, but they don't have the control on the data. So every other application has a little drawback on it to make it customer 360 view. But that's what the Salesforce is aiming for, I think, from the last 10, 15 years. So now they consolidated everything in one place. Okay, so that's where it is giving as a full meal, I would say. Everything you have in the control. Okay. All right. So I will quickly go back to the system and I will quickly walk through this, what is Salesforce Marketing Cloud and where we can see and how the system look like, everything we will be just showing. Okay. So this is the system, guys. Once you logging into the system, and this is the screen where you will navigate. Okay, once you logging into the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So as I just now talk about, right? So each thing has its own structure or the category. I mean, category wise. Like for example, you want to work on the email separately. So this is, as you can see, this is completely talk about the email section only. Okay, and for the mobile, there is a separate studio for it, and for email, so these are the different other activities. Means we can see the content, we can see the audience, we can see the reporting, we can have control on the admin section also. For example, for emails, so these are the all things we can have it on a control and we can maintain separately. Same goes for the mobile also. For the mobile, similarly, the email, what we can see, right? So audience separately, copy separately, you can do everything. And the analytics builder. So this is something just now talk about the reporting, right? So you can create a report and you can create the dashboards out of it to see the how the system is performing, right? And where are we with the metrics that have been using everything, right? And that have been sent recently. Okay. So this is about the content, as I just now shown about the content. So this is the place where you can actually build your own content, means email copy, how the email should be look like, and where we actually handle that. So that is something you can have it in the content builder. So this is everything I'm going to cover in the training, guys, with one-to-one, like one-to-one topic wise. Okay. So don't worry on that. So So, these are the contents, and right? So this is the place where we can actually build our email. Okay, so the recent, I would say quickly show the recent promotion that I did for the Salesforce Marketing Cloud badge, or the svtech, I mean, the branch. So this is all, we can also use this as for the promotions also, guys. You can see, right? So this is the promotion that I did on behalf of svtech. So we want to target the most number of audience. So we created an email with all the details. So this is what about the content, guys. Content, and this is how what you have to design inside your system. Okay. So this is everything. I made it inside the Salesforce Marketing Cloud as an email. And I can send this for the global audience. So we do have the audience from the previous batches on previous sections, so and we are targeted in such a way that should reach to everybody. Okay, so this is very easy and point of clicks, guys. Click through, we can easily go. All right, and I can cover everything in the classes, but for the sake of for you guys to understand what is inside the content and how easy we can make it, and which I can show shortly. And not only the content making, and you can also see the how this SMS, or sorry, how this email looks in the desktop versions, how this email looks in the mobile version also. It can be easy, you can easily switch and see, and you can also work according to the devices also in your emails, guys. Okay, so this is the beauty of Salesforce Marketing Cloud, and I hope I'm with the worst experience that I have seen in the other applications, that not having this much facilities to see on in terms of the devices wise, or many comparisons, guys. I would say that's where I'm not talking about the other applications more, but more of what Salesforce Marketing Cloud is offering and what we can do with the resources available. Okay, so this is one of the because you're sending the email means you didn't expect all the people should open the email in the desktop, correct? So the people might have opened in the email, so for the email in the mobile, so for them also it should be looking good, right? So that is what the aim it is. Okay, so this is something we can easily build it, guys. Like you should have an image, as I said. Okay, so this is something you can have an image, you need to copy paste, you need to upload the image, and you need to have the content, as simple as that. Okay, so you can place the content, you can place the links in it, and you can place everything whatever you want for the email. You can just add it here and make the links, right? And this is something how we can make the links for this copy, what are the links, where it has to redirect, everything, right? So everything we can make it using with the point of click, guys. So there is no coding. I would say 90% no coding, only 10% of having a coding. Okay, that too with specific requirements, but that is something you can, I mean, I can cover and you can easily get it. Okay, so as simple as that, guys. So this is how this is very easy, and you can also see the social media channels, right? So any application, for example, you can see any uh, any normal promotion emails when it compared to the real time, right? Let me just show. Yeah, so promotional emails. Yeah, for example, 𝗓𝐿𝐴 is promoting something. Guys, can you hear me? Right? Yeah. See, this is the application, or this is a, I mean, I just opened any promotional emails. So this is how they are doing, right? So similarly, we can easily do with the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, guys, with this. Okay. So what all you need is, you need an image that's provided. You need to have the copy, and you need to have some details of the webinar and all, and registration link here, click here to register and the stuff. So this is the real world messages that what we are getting, and this is the place where you can actually build the similar kind of emails like this, or not only this, you can also build like this. Okay, so like the 𝗓𝐿𝐴 thing. So any promotional, that's what I'm talking about. More of e-commerce applications. I will just take the e-commerce applications. For example, Amazon. See, they are just talking about the information, and they're providing the images as a catalog and registering everything, and we can handle it. So this is something we can easily build in our system, guys. Okay. Solutions. Yeah, like you can make the survey forms. You can see, right? So this is a logo. This is a mess, as simple as that. So you can place the logo here in the place of this, and in place of this copy, same thing what I did, right? In place of copy, you have to do everything, and they're not maintaining the social media icons, everything. We can maintain that. This is a CTA button, like clickable action that redirect to the feedback page. So that is something we can do with the Salesforce marketing. All right. So not only the content, guys. Okay. So this is just general example I shown. We also have the lot of features in it, like the journey builder, right? I was talking about, right? You can automate a lot of things at one go. Okay. Yeah. So like, what are the exactly the journey builder? Okay. So you can automate certain things like anybody who, I mean, right? So in any of the e-commerce applications, you go to the, I mean, you added to the cart, but you haven't purchased anything. For example, you have searched for something in the Amazon or Flipkart, you haven't done anything, but you just add to the cart and you leave it. So the marketing cloud automatically identify the cart information and what you have interested, what you have already added. It just send the reminder that your cart is waiting for you or something like that. So that is something we can easily automate on a frequently basis, guys. Okay, see, for example, you have added into the cart, by within 8 hours you haven't purchased anything, so we will send an email with a reminder stating that your cart is empty or your cart is waiting or something. After 1 day, if you purchase, then it's okay. If not, we will send the reminder 2, we'll send the reminder 3, like that. So these are the things that are automatically made. It means you should have a message in it, so that you can send the communication, first communication as a what reminder, second what, third what. And if it's already purchased, you don't need to send the emails to them. So like what, there are plenty of features in the Salesforce Marketing Cloud that help us to automate easily. Okay. If you have some birthday coupons, right? So see, this is how. So for example, you have a big organization, you want to send the promo codes, means as a greeting or a little coupon codes for your employee to redeem the coupon codes on their birthday, like providing some Amazon voucher of 1,000 rupees or of 2,000, anything, right? So on birthday of that particular day, so this journey will automatically. This is something automated, guys. Everything. So you need to just set up once in a while. This run for the years in the entire system, entire organization. You have 10,000 people in your organization, 1 lakh, 1 billion, 1 trillion, anything. So this system will handle. So based on the birthday date, you have the coupon codes and you provide to them. After 3 days, if they redeem the coupon codes, that's fine. You can just say direct message. If they're not redeeming, you need to remind them and you need to validate whether the coupon is redeemed or not. You have to do everything. So this is something you can set up one time for everybody with a personalized in the birthday. It will talk about the person, hi Kumar or hi.
मैं सोचा था कि बैंक वाला काम करना.
Guys, can you please mute, guys? Sorry to interrupt. Yeah. So these are the things we can automate, guys. You can set up everything and you can target personalized audience also. Okay. So these are the some journey builders we have, and anybody who onboarded for the first time, greeting them as a welcome email 1, 2, 3, like that you can set up. So there are plenty. Okay. So these are some out of the box or the standard functionalities or standard templates that we have in the system, and we can customize and we can create the automations using the journey builder however we want. Okay. So this is the welcome email 1, engagement split based on the different requirements. Okay. We can automate this. So this is the capabilities we have. Okay. And what else we have? And the contact builder. So there is another section, guys. Other thing I'm talking about the contact, means audience. So there are many possible ways we can capture the audience within the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, like having a form in the website, capturing the information that is tracking in the sales system, or manually sending or manually doing the consults and getting the information. Or you can also have, if you already have the system with the Salesforce as a sales cloud, service cloud, or a financial cloud, any other clouds you are using, and you have the customer base in that, you want to sync that audience into the marketing cloud. We can just on a point of clicks, we can get the audience from other cloud to Salesforce marketing cloud. Okay, so that is something we have it handy in the Salesforce marketing cloud. We have the feature called marketing cloud connector, and we can get the all the Salesforce related data in the marketing cloud on a frequently basis. Every 10 minutes or every 15 minutes, you can get the refresh data from Salesforce Sales Cloud to the marketing cloud, and you can use the marketing cloud to send the communication. All right. I mean, this is a most of the audience or most of the companies is expecting, because if they have the sales platforms ready with the Sales Cloud and Service Cloud and the financial and other stuff, but they don't have the marketing thing. Okay, so that's why they quickly purchase the marketing cloud, and they wanted to not to get the audience from the scratch. So they want to utilize the audience which are present or the data present in the Salesforce Sales Cloud, and they wanted to sync into the marketing cloud. Okay, so that is something we can easily do here, guys. I will quickly show. So where we can actually see and where we can actually capture the audience from the Sales Cloud into the marketing cloud. Okay. So this is, very important, useful, and it has very demand, guys. So Salesforce Marketing Cloud has a huge demand in the market where you have everything, right? So just now I talk about it has everything in it. So that's where it has huge thing. You can see you can have a contact object. Yeah. So here you can see all the Salesforce Marketing Cloud related stuff, guys. You can see we have synced the. This is the place where you can actually sync your Salesforce Marketing Cloud, Sales Cloud into the Marketing Cloud, and you can see you have linked the account object into the Marketing Cloud, and you can see all the records in it. Okay. So, and what are the fields you are targeted, and how frequently you want to get the data into the system. Every 30 minutes you want to sync the data, or it is already synced, you want to pause it, or you want to make it anything, right? See, we have a case object data inside the marketing cloud. We have opportunity, we have contact. See, we can sync everything, but to send the communication, what are the things is required, you can use that itself, like account information with the contact details, with email address, phone number. You want to target that. Along with the email address, phone number, you have the opportunity related information that you want to show in the email level as a like a placeholder in somewhere. You want to show some about the opportunities or the product information. That is something you can do with the Salesforce data, guys. Okay, so this is this requires no code. We just need to have the username, password, and you need to follow certain steps to integrate that. As simple as that. Okay. So, and other thing is we have the Salesforce all contacts. As I just now talk about, we are maintaining everything at one go or one place, right? So this is the place where you have all contacts, means all the channel related or audience. For example, you are opting for email, means you are only you want to only receive the email communication, or you want to receive only push notification, SMS, but everything will be captured here itself with the specifications we have separately. See, we have channels, we have email channel separately, means if I click on this, only email related audience will show. Currently it's giving me the error, but authentication issue, but this is where you can see everything at one go. Okay. So this is the beauty of the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, guys, for creating the mobile communications, or if you want to create any push notifications, you can easily quickly create a push notification and send for the audience. Okay. So as simple as that, and it as I said, right? So to make everything automate or to create everything, right? So it has huge demand in the system, guys. I'm saying again, we have pretty much good demand in the market for the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, where you have everything in hand to build it and to execute and to track everything. So right, so this is the place where you can create your push notifications like normally we receive for the app, right? In-app notifications. So you can easily build the push notification here, and you can execute using the journeys that we just now show. It's just loading. And also we have the features of generating the reports from the analytics builder, right? And not only this, so we have the App Exchange, guys. If you feel any application or any third-party application which build any application that suits for your business, so we can directly install in our Salesforce Marketing Cloud and use it for you. Like, okay, it's a kind of the Play Store. You have the app ready, just install in your system and use it. So that facility also we have in the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Okay, so this is the push notification that something. Hello. Welcome to svtech training. Like this. So as simple as that, you can click and you can also place the images and everything, guys. Okay. So as simple as that. So this is the push notification, and you can see how this would be displaying in iOS, how should this display in Android with a lock screen or with a shaded screen. Everything you can see and you can preview before sending it to the live audience, guys. It is very straightforward. And where you want to actually navigate them, whether you want to navigate to the web page URL or a browser or anything, or direct to the in-app messages. When you click on the push notification, right, normally it directly takes us through the direct application. Okay, so those are the configurations you can just on a point of click. As I said again, it's a no code, low code concept, guys, they are using, and you can easily build anything that just now explained. Okay. All right, guys. So this is about the Salesforce Marketing Cloud UI, and I hope I covered most of the things that can be used, and there are a few more functionalities that you can see with the full access. Okay, so that we will see in the regular training side. Okay, so let's come back to the PPT again. So these are the few companies that Salesforce Marketing Cloud, companies using the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, where they are using this to promote their applications or promote their brand in a different vendors or regions. Okay, so you can see the solar things, you can see the insurance domains. So the people are using the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. There are the digital trainings, right? There are insurance applications. They are using different ways, different applications, or different vendors or different companies using the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. There are few top companies also using the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Okay. All right. So with that, so I'm covered, guys, pretty much about the demo. So now the session is open for Q&A, and let me know if you have any questions. So now the session is open for Q&A, guys. Yep. Anything, guys, anything about anything like the technology wise, the training wise, or the marketing cloud wise, anything you can. Yep. I can see some of the questions. Let me see here. I can see. How can you contact and discuss about? Kiran, I didn't get the question. How can you contact and discuss about SFMC? Can you just give a little more of background of it, the question? Okay, yeah. So uh, yeah, I mean, everything will be having and the source content, guys. You can find everything in the website. So whatever the things we are covering, and the course duration would be 45 hours, guys. The plan is to have 2 months of training, every day 1 hour, 45 hours total, and including, I mean, we can have some holidays and all, right? So that's where I'm ended up with the 45 hours of training with 2 months duration at max, and we can, depending on the things, we can maybe increase also. So that is pretty much about it. And every day 1 hour, guys. That is starting from 7 a.m. IST to 8 a.m. as the same timing now. What we are doing the demo. So that is the course content will be available on the website. I can share the links after the training session, guys. Okay. Any other question? Okay. Yep. Yep. And as I said again, guys, so this has huge demand in the market, and because everybody needs automation, and nowadays it's a digital world, right? So everything you need to see in a point of clicks, and or knowing about your product or promoting about your product would be very, very important and key. And most of the applications or most of the vendors are uh, looking forward for this. I mean, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, and get about the details and contact number. Yeah, I mean, you can share the contact number, Kiran, so that we will reach out to you. Okay. You have our number on the yeah, you have our number on the promotion that we did, right? So you can just reach out to us. Okay. Yeah, we will share the full details about the content and the plan for everything. So and so the session is about to start, guys. The regular trainings will be starting from Monday or Tuesday. We are planning. So we are very, I mean, eager to start the session. People already enrolled for some of the people, and we are waiting for the others to enroll, and we will get started. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Sure. Yeah, definitely. The recording will be shared on the channel, svtech channel, and that's how, I mean, that's where we are promoting from the next audience also. Okay, so you will get the recording, no worries. You will go to the svtechsoft YouTube channels, and we will be uploading the recording shortly in the next 1 or 2 hours. You can find the recording there. Okay, so that is something we can cover. And yeah, no more questions. Let's move on to the other things. So yeah, so other important information, guys, I just need to talk about the svtech. So we are the training partners from the last 15 years or 10, 15 years. We are in the system, we are in the market, and we are providing not only the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, we are providing the Sales Cloud, Service Cloud. There are plenty of other clouds also we are supporting, and we are providing training. So if we talk about explicitly about the Salesforce Marketing Cloud, so we will be providing certain benefits as a svtechsoft. Okay, you can see that. So the Salesforce Marketing Cloud is not a free of cost, unlike the Sales Cloud or Service Cloud. So it's a paid one. So we are taking that burden, and we are providing the 4 months of access for you to learn. As I said, 2 months is for the training, 2 months is for you to practice and get hired. Okay, so we have given up training for thousands of people and placed hundreds of people in the different organizations. Okay, so we are ready for the any support for you guys. Okay, so that is something we can provide from the on behalf of svtech. And also we will be in the training, I'm going to cover most of the real-time scenario questions, guys, and most of the real-time topics, or I would say scenarios, where this, I mean, you don't feel that this is something as just a training. You feel that as a project that you are doing in the real world. Okay, and whatever we are doing in the training, and the account that we are having exactly the same as in your project. As I said again, it's a paid one, means you're actually practicing on the production itself. There is no test environment that you are doing here and there. Okay, so that is something we are going to provide, and we are going to give the some of the training documentations or the certification guidance that helps to clear the certifications and showcase your talent to the audience and all. Okay, and we will be providing the recordings every after session, and you will get the recording after the session completion of the session within 2 hours. You will get the recording. We'll go back to the recording, come up with having any questions for the next class, and that will be cleared in the next class itself. So these are the some features or the benefits that we are providing as the svtechsoft guys, and you can follow our channels on the YouTube or LinkedIn, anywhere you will easily find it, and go back to the recordings, go back to the tracking record of svtech. You can inquire anything if you want, but yeah, that is what we are providing as svtech guys. Okay. Okay, so that's all from my side for the training, guys. Please let me know if you have any questions or anything that you feel, or you have anything, please reach out us on the contact number that are present in the channels, or the promotion that we did in the recent past. You have everything in the social media, you can get everything, and you can reach out to us anything. And if you need anything, just call us. Okay, so we will be ready to help you on anything. Okay, so yeah, Hari, you're talking something. You have any questions, Hari?
No questions. Sorry, I joined late, but I would like to get some more details.
Yeah, definitely. You will get a recording, and you can see it is in our YouTube channel. We will be uploading the recording shortly in the next 1 or 2 hours. You can go through the recording and come up with your questions. We have mobile numbers in the channels. Okay, you can just call us. Okay, for any questions, any queries. We will be.
So may I know, like, who's the instructor for this course?
I'm the trainer for this course, and you can reach out to me also.
May I know your name, please?
Yeah, Kumar.
Kumar, okay. So you have like email or contact detail I can reach out?
Yes. So you can reach out to the contact number that we have in the channel, so we can redirect from there. Okay.
All right, Kumar. Thank you.
Yep. Any other questions, guys? Baby, I don't know what for she names. Yeah, feel free to ask anything, guys, if you have any questions. Okay. I'm stopping the recording.